Welcome to the Manna walkthrough. Today we are going to jump right in to onboarding. So this is the first thing that's going to happen when you open the app, whether you open it in web or iOS or Android, you are going to experience the onboarding. So the way this is going to work throughout this tutorial series is I'm just going to create a brand new, fresh account that's never been used before. And I'm going to get to show you all of the great things live that Manna can do for you and your studies, and it will help you never feel behind again in Scripture. And it's really grace-filled and guilt-free and helps you return to Scripture every day. So let's get started. So this is Manna, and we're just going to click on the begin button. You never feel behind again. Manna helps you return to Scripture without guilt, streaks, or catching up. Tap begin to choose how you want to start. So we're going to hit begin. So you have three options here. Some people, when they open Manna for the first time, the best thing and the easiest thing for them, they just want to get into the Bible. So you can open the Bible right here and it will just go directly into the Bible interface. Most people will probably choose start a reading rhythm. It says create a flexible plan you can return to tomorrow. And then there's another option, read with others. Some people want to come into the app and they want to create a community first thing. So you have those options right off the bat. We are going to go to start a reading rhythm. So when you click on or tap on start a reading rhythm, you're going to see three more options. You're going to see path-based plan, which is a list-based plan inspired by Professor Grant Horner's Bible reading system. It is a plan of 10 lists, and you read a chapter from those lists every day, and you just continue on, and you can read as many or as little as you like in a day because the app is going to keep you in your place. That's the guilt-free aspect of Manna. But that is the Paths plan. You can choose that. You can choose a different plan. We have a few other options. Heart Dive 365. We have a Discovering Jesus plan. We have a McShane plan. So all of those are more time-based. The Discovering Jesus is more evangelistic. So you have that ability. And then you have the ability just to start by building your own. And it could be through a book of the Bible or something like that. And you have the ability to create more plans in the settings later. But what we're going to do for the sake of the new partnership with Heart Dive is we're going to act as though we are a Heart Diver, okay? And we're going to jump into the Heart Dive 365 plan. But you have the ability to choose any of these options coming into Manna. But we're going to be a Heart Diver today, and we're going to choose Heart Dive 365. So now we have three more options here, and it's just those that I mentioned: Heart Dive 365, Discovering Jesus, and McShane. Now these top two, they're also going to join you automatically to the circle that accompanies the plan. So with Heart Dive, you will be in the Heart Dive circle. And with the Discovering Jesus, you'll be in the Discovering Jesus circle so that you can kind of discuss what you read with those that have been through that plan before. And that's a 21-day guided plan. So, or 21 steps, because we don't like to use days around here necessarily. But we're going to jump in as though, again, we're a Heart Diver. So Heart Dive 365, we're going to tap on that. And now here's the fun part. We're going to create our account. You can choose to sign in with Apple. You can choose to sign in with Google, or you can continue with email. I'm going to choose continue with email because I already have accounts set up the other ways. So we're going to continue with email, and I'm going to say this is test Blake number 5, just because. And we're going to do test Blake 5 at blakecroft.com. And my password, we're just going to put testing. So make it easy. And then we just hit create account. Then it's going to take us to the next step, which says get the app. So if you're signing up for the first time on the web, you will see the ability to download it on iPhone or Android. But we're just going to continue in the browser for today. And then it says you are ready. You are not behind. Open Scripture for today. Come back tomorrow. Open Scripture. So we just open up Scripture. Here we are. Welcome to Manna. You have your navigation here at the top. You have a bunch of options here at the bottom, but we're going to end this video right there. We're in. And you will notice, here's the cool part, you'll notice you see, because you chose the Heart Dive, if you're in a passage of Scripture that Heart Dive has content for, you will see the little hearts by the chapter numbers. You will also see in the circles tab that you are in the Heart Dive circle. This is a brand new account, and I was automatically put in the Heart Dive circle. You have the ability to join the Manna table, which is kind of like our app community. And but yeah, that's really just the onboarding process. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Come back. There's so much more to walk through. There's so much more fun to be had. And if this looks like something that is intriguing to you, of an app that allows you to come back to Scripture on your terms, where you are never behind, then I encourage you to go and check out this app at gathermanna.com. I'll see you on the next one.